That's what I call it. Watch your step.
Hello, this is Uncanny Trevor, and we're investigating today with Spooky Matt.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
And T-Mac.
Hello, hello.
And we're at, I call it Spook Central, but it's the haunted house on Owen Hill. I'd like to call it that. That's a... Oh my gosh.
So would you guys like me to give everything just a little intro?
Sure. So you know mostly about it more than we do, so I would like to.
Okay, because this is my friend's property, and so I've got to do several different investigations, but solo and bring other people out here. My friend says find as many answers as you can, and he's a police officer. What happened with this here is this has been in the family for a long time, several generations going back to the 1920s. In the back room over here of the house, there has been at least 3 deaths in that house, and I believe the last person in it was in here died in 2008, died inside the house, was a renter. So I believe that was the number 4th death that was in the house. Okay, some of the family was going to fix this up. When they started to fix it up, and you're going to see some of the old construction material in here, they got scared out of here and said, that's it, we're done, we ain't coming back. It's because of the stuff that was in here. They have stuff set up here. They do hunt the property. They have had the biggest thing, the biggest one, the scariest one, what I'd say we're looking for is there's a mimic. So that's one of the things we even have to be a little bit concerned with, as we know each other's voice, but that doesn't mean if I'm calling one of your names, that doesn't necessarily mean it's me calling. That's one of the little tricks on this property, especially when you get multiple people out here. But it'll mess solo. It'll call your name out when nobody else is around, too.
So, word of the wise for me, I don't just say Matt or whatever. I do different noises. So that's what I do. I do kind of like weird mating calls, like. So, just the word of the wise.
I love this guy.
T-Mac's awesome. So I'm just letting you know, if you hear Matt, that is not me.
Yeah.
Because I don't usually do that, or I'll go, hey, check this out, but I don't go Matt. I go, you know, just stupid noises. So, and I do it at work too, but it's great because it's the kind of energy that I would expect between me and my friend James. As you guys saw in the first very investigation I did, me and James was my cameraman, and we have a lot of fun at work, so we just do kind of weird, awkward mating calls. So I apologize if I...
So, now, man, it's going to make that even harder because we may hear some weird, creepy noises, and we're like, well, I don't know if that's for real.
Or is that Trevor?
Yeah, is that Trevor?
or you could do the caw, caw,
Here.
caw.
I'll be like, Trevor? I'll be like, something comes out with Jaws.
Yeah, I make funny noises
So
instead of cat calls.
I did in the wintertime, I brought my friend John out here. We're not ghost hunters, neither one of us, and I gotta stress that right off the bat. We're not ghost hunters, but it was too good of an opportunity to pass up. So we just went in there, looked around. I had a thermal camera running along with my regular one, and we walked in through there. It looks creepy. A lot of stuff is just left there from 2008, from when the guy died. All of his stuff is just in piles.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's you really can't take any of it with you.
Yeah.
So, we went there. We didn't have much of anything, but also we weren't sitting there for a long time. We did a walkthrough, and that's about it. And in the daytime, I had come through and walked and cleared, because there was at one point, there was a homeless guy living in here that the guy who owns this, a police officer, he had to chase the guy out of here. So I went in and cleared it for homeless people first, and then later in that night we came out here and did the investigation. And then I left the audio recorder sitting there, and we're long gone. You can hear us leave. You can hear me leave on that recorder, and it records somebody clear as day, man. They're walking around, pacing back and forth in the house. So what I did 2 days ago is I set up a static camera. It was only going to run for about an hour, but it was at night. I put it in there and left, and I caught, there's all kinds of, out of nowhere, there's bangs, bumps, boom, all kinds of stuff like that. Didn't hear footprints per se, but it does almost sound like someone's breathing near the microphone a couple times.
Oh, that's terrible.
And we got that the first time, the audio one. There was loud, audible breaths. Okay, so which is confirming what the property owner said, which, because I told him, I'm like, I'm setting out to debunk what the property owner has said. It's happened out here. So that was kind of the way I'm looking at it, because I'm not a ghost hunter. I'm like, I'm going to debunk it. I proved some of the stuff true. Okay, so without that, let's go in, because there's some creepy spots in here. I want to kind of give a tour.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You have to be really careful walking through.
Now,
Because
look,
there's a
you
lot
can
of
see,
stuff.
like, even for like the gas lines there, everything has been scavenged from this house by looters. I don't know what other way to call it.
Looting and polluting. That's what they got to say.
Okay. I'm going to have this, the EMF detector thing going here. And I'll do some video on later. You can see that I put glow sticks up in here and stuff too. Because we put glow sticks up and put cameras near it so that we can see if something walked in front of the glow stick or not. And we didn't have any of that happen. Okay. So, I'm going to die. Some of this stuff is just still sitting here. Some of it, because they were coming in here trying to, they were going to try to get this rebuilt. This room is the coal oven. Okay, this room in here is where they said all 4 people died. Right here. However, it's probably the least creepiest room, maybe because the door's right there to get the hell out.
Yeah.
I do believe there is a basement down there. There was one place we did not really clear was the basement.
Sorry, mine's like, ooh, we should totally do that. And then my brain's like,
So,
probably
when I
not.
came here the
Ooh,
other
candles.
day, now I have this on my video when I did this investigation. This door's wide open. This door was normally closed. It wouldn't open. I had to kick the thing open.
Wow.
Which is not supposed to happen. Okay, this door hasn't been shut by anybody. So it's partially open, but it was all the way back. I went through and looked at my old videos. This door was pressed back like this. And some of this other stuff here had been moved out of the way over to the center. It almost looked like somebody cleared a spot out into that little crawling area. I don't know, so it does look like somebody had been here.
Yeah. That looks like a pantry of sorts? Or is that a closet?
An old one, yeah, but you can literally see outside there. It's dilapidated.
Yeah.
Yeah, this house is rotting.
Yes.
Pretty quickly.
Okay.
And just walking around on the floor, I do feel like a little bit of...
Yeah, like you're like going sideways.
Yeah, you can
So
feel the
I had set the camera right up in here.
Okay.
There's old like school type desks. It's very old stuff. You have the kitchen through that way. And through here.
Look at the ceiling's kind of drooping into that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. Ceiling, that's why I said I'm not sure about the footing for upstairs. I'm gonna get
I can feel that flexing underneath my foot.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit over here. One place I didn't clear.
Okay.
this time,
Well, I'm gonna.
is the basement.
Okay. Should we go?
We should back him up. Just
okay.
Okay. This is the area I did not clear down here.
Okay. Should we just start making weird noises? Caw.
You can do whatever you want, yeah. Yeah, if you want to.
Look at this.
We do gotta
You want
try to
it?
get down there and look,
Yeah.
but so we know. And if you want, we can try to get up the stairs.
Yeah.
I mean, here.
So just careful, this railing is fragile. It's not for holding you up.
I see it.
Okay, it's decorative only.
I mean,
Did you hear that little noise that came from up there?
that was my foot.
Squeaking sound?
That was the railing, I thought. This
Any squatters?
Because I am pretty heavy.
yeah.
2 fat guys do not. Oh, hey. Hi there, bug.
Say something?
Oh, just see bug.
So, the one on the house, the one room on the side over here, you can actually see, now look, see that door? It was not shut like that the last time I was up here.
This one here?
Yes, that was open.
Okay. So let's.
But you'll see in one of theirs where the homeless dude was living.
I think it's
Yeah.
poltergeist activity, or perhaps someone coming in here.
I don't know, there's a bunch of windows blown out, they're broken out. I don't know if wind is doing it. I can't say what, because I wasn't here to see it, but I can tell you,
Chocolate or poop? I think it's poop.
Careful with your steps. Oh, do you see this right here? That floor is like slanted.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't probably not want to walk in one of those upstairs ones.
This is pretty gnarly. The window's out right there.
Yeah. But there's a bunch of old like stuff that you can tell. I mean, like this old stuff for this old radio, and there's all kinds of old furniture type stuff. Really,
Yeah.
really old.
It's like creepily gorgeous.
Right now we're just kind of exploring, seeing if there's anybody in the house before we start our investigation.
Right.
If you want to investigate without worrying about someone else being here.
Huh. Cleaning instructions on how to clean a bath or shower. Congratulations! This universal Rundle bath fixture is the finest available today. With proper care and cleaning, it will provide many years of bathing pleasure. I mean, I think this is the place. This is actually what lasted the longest here. I mean, besides the cobwebs here, this is just. I don't know. What do you think about this so far?
It's pretty rough looking.
Look at how old this joy bottle is.
But at the same time, though, it's pretty cool to kind of see an abandoned building like this.
Right. I like
just
it.
like the exploration aspect of it.
Me too. Even the windows. Look at the windows and how fancy they are.
I know. You can tell this place is really old.
Yeah. Oh, spider. Daddy Longleg.
Maybe I'll stay on the ground floor because I am kind of heavy and I can feel the floor flexing underneath my feet.
This is a little bit on my end, but it's
There's
not.
a Coke bottle here. I don't know how old that is.
Bird poop. Lots of bird poop. Found birds. Is that pine sol? Yeah. Huh. At one time, this house seemed like it was an amazing, fun house to live in.
Oh yeah, back in this house.
Found you. Like hide and go seek. This is pretty dope for a hide and go seek house. You gotta, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna make my way downstairs. He might be checking out the basement. Oh, that is.
Just trying to look around and see if I got readings, and I'm checking the electrical socket.
Hey, that's a basket.
No power.
That's most likely just me. Put that over there so it doesn't.
We are wearing heavy-duty bags, you know. I would say proton packs, but that's completely different. I'm a nerd. All right, you need flashlight to see down there? Are you good?
No, I should be okay. I mean, I do have my big light to use.
Okay. Attempt to not fall down the stairs because I'm a clumsy fuck.
You know what I'm doing here?
This one's old stuff. I checked the outfits, has no power. All the electrical wiring has been ripped out by scavengers.
The carpet's still in this one.
Yep, so this is just has tons of the stuff. You can see there's all kinds of these old books through here.
Books?
Washing machine used to be from a
Laundromat.
laundromat.
Yeah, look at that. That's crazy.
So, and bottle of Gatorade was sitting here when we were here. And I thought maybe that's fresh. I don't think it is. I think it's just been here forever. Okay, I'll see here. They ripped out this wall because this is where a lot of the plumbing was. They tore the plumbing out. See? Scavengers. Okay, so right in here is the bathroom. I'll get out of the way so people don't in there. This is tight yet.
Yeah, it's very tight business house. Very narrow corners, narrow walkways.
Definitely not for the clumsy, Amy. Hey, Duselex. Dual clacks. It's a poop medicine.
I heard a beeping sound. Was that your device?
My thing turns off like every 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so this was how this was when we walked in here. This was probably like that when I came in here in the wintertime. Nothing's really changed with that. But look, the prescription bottles, this literally has the owner's name on it. It's still, he did.
Oh, he's a-
No, and he was a renter, and we didn't have John Bu. I don't know how you pronounce that. Buie. Tramadol. Man, that's strong. Oh, that's strong stuff.
Look at this. Is this like a workout thing?
Interesting.
That's
You
fancy.
See they busted the glass on the oven.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Why could just they could just open the yeah, okay.
Maybe they just like to smash this because I think it's fun to vandalize things.
Or treat it like a rage room kind of
Look
thing.
at the calendar up there. August 2008.
Holy crap.
Last time someone lived in this house was 2008.
Yep.
And it was an Oriental beef salad on the calendar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, very observant.
That looks delicious.
It's Oriental. You'll just be hungry in a half hour.
I'm always hungry though, that's the problem.
So far, no one in here. That's good.
And then the basement downstairs, we definitely have to somehow clear that. I guess supposedly when we're all here. I'll clear it. So I'll just have somebody's got to hold my stuff because I'm going down a hole puncher drawing for that. Clear it because somebody's hiding in the shop. So okay, so that's I'd say is probably the whole 50-cent tour. That's really other than. I mean, you look at the garage a little bit. We can go in there and look around a little bit more.
I don't have 50 cents.
You can definitely see the squirrels have been hiding their stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the squirrel's name is Jack, right? We all voted on Jack?
Yeah.
Yep, Jack the squirrel. I'm terrible. Why styrofoam?
Maybe for noise cancellation. Maybe to keep it not so cold.
See, now that part right there is creepy. Like, why would you have styrofoam on a door like this, especially if it's noise cancellation? Like, even looking at the doors, if you look at the doors, some of them can lock on the outside.
Because they have it on this other one over here too. I think they were doing some stuff for like makeshift insulation.
Oh, okay.
This was not like rich people.
Yeah.
Out here. It was.
Don't die on me, Matt.
This is some of the other stuff here.
Ooh,
Because
look, candle.
the family started this in the 20s. They put the orchard on the one side during the Great Depression, 30s. During the 50s and 60s, the top of Owen Hill is the highest point in Ashtabula County, and there is the federal government marker is on the top of that hill. It was actually used as a ski lodge. It was the only known ski area in Ashtabula County at the time. At the top of Owen Hill, too, is also, because during the 1930s, when they were building the Pymatuming Reservoir, they had a tower up here because it can view the whole area for fire watch. So
Sorry, you were
fire
stepping
and
on
the
that.
remnants, and we went up there and found it. The remnants of the fire watch tower are still up there. Okay, there are some remnants of the ski lift. I didn't find them yet. Big
That's
one
cool.
that I want to find, and me and John have scoured looking this property. We can't find it. There is a family cemetery here with seven graves, but I have been unable to find it. I've been trying to talk to the property owner. I try to follow his directions, and I know it's somewhere back further here before you go up the hill in the house, but we've been unable to find it. So we tried wintertime, we tried spring, and now in summertime we've looked and we cannot find the darn thing. So probably us. I mean, I'm sure my friend could probably lead me right to it. But so in the path to go up the hill that is really accessible to us is over towards the cornfield.
No, so that spot up there we can check
Yes,
too.
up here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I made, well, because John's younger and stronger and healthier, I made him stick his head up there first. Well, I videoed to make sure he was safe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a place that kind of makes you a little bit nervous. Something might be up there.
Yeah.
Like something as in an entity or something as
in?
in...
Out of something? Look at-
Probably human.
Look at the chimney. Oh my gosh, look at the chimney up there. Just, you want to get a kick out of like how structurally unsound the house is? Take a gander at the chimney.
It stings. Smells like piss.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Holy crap.
Look at that chimney over that way.
Oh my god. That's great.
Yeah, because then after John went, I stuck my head up there too.
Huh.
So
Okay.
that chimney kind of looks like my back.
I mean, that's bad.
Yeah, so it's my back.
Now we are heading into the garage.
This bottle of whatever this is was not here.
Whatever that is. Wine?
I don't know, it's leaking, but that is new.
Huh.
Almost looks like somebody's piss. That was not here. This was.
What is that? Oh, it's a light. Dumb question.
There's things of evidence that
Old
someone
school.
is here recently.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so in here you can see even some of their stuff where they were going to get ready to do this. But how thorough the scavengers were, they even clipped the cord off of the hairdryer.
Jeez.
Okay. They took the wire off of the hairdryer. So the old tractor, it's missing parts. They'd never get it started. Would be a whole lot of work to tow it away, because I know somebody mentioned, oh, someone's going to steal that. No, they're not. Trust me, they're not going to. The amount of work that would take to get that to be, just to move that and watch, because animals have dug this out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to move for.
We got in here. One of them may decide to. I know for sure there's a pretty good sized squirrel that loves to run all of a sudden when you get in here.
It's crazy to see all this stuff.
Yeah, this is...
So, yeah. But they had all the stuff they were going to fix. They were going to fix everything up. The siding, they were going to do it. They were doing insulation. You've seen inside, they had piles of nails and everything and cleaning stuff. They were going to get that all fixed up to be livable. And they were, I guess, literally... I mean, I want to say they were scared out. I think they were chased out, but they were scared out. Sewing machine? Okay, yeah. That's the base of a singer. So that's weird, but that's weird, because I was not there last time.
Yeah.
Very old Lipton. Oh, they even got the... Dang.
Do
Power.
you smell chemicals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely smell chemicals.
Oh.
I don't know what the heck it is, though.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So I was like, what is that? Why is it smelling like that all of a sudden?
Oh, yeah, now I smell it.
Yeah, I noticed it when we were in the garage. What is this?
Okay. So what I see,
Smells like
you can actually see on
kerosene?
here, I was back over here looking this way. I caught something large and a brownish tan color stick its head up over top of the stuff, and when it seen me, it bolted to the right.
Wow.
And then I hear a large stick break on this side of me, and then I had something knock right over in that direction, and I was like, uh-oh. I'm surrounded. Yeah. So, again, whether it's Bigfoot or whatever, I don't know. But I'm telling you, this house, there's something here. Like I said, and I think there's, when you say something, there's more than one of them.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah. So, and so the next door neighbor's house, that's probably, it's over a football field away.
100 yards.
Probably close to 2 football fields away. That way, there's the next property over is a cemetery, and then there's a farmhouse down the road. Okay, so it's not close. You shouldn't be picking up much from the neighbors. Maybe one of their dogs, out barking, because it'll pick up from quite a ways away. But
Yeah.
that should be about it. The rest of it would be heading back into the woods.
Okay.
So, and it gets pretty swampy back there, so we may want to explore that before we actually video it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, thank you for the tour, too, Matt.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Very helpful. Let's
Looking
get started.
forward to have everyone else get here and see what they want to do. I want to see on here like the plan of attack and everything.
Mhm.
So, all right, we can just either head back up here by the cars or...
I was thinking we'd start the investigation now. That's
Sure.
what I was thinking.
All right, well, let me grab some of my equipment.
Okay.
And then,
You want to head into the house then?
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay.
you gonna go in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's roll.
I'll announce myself when I come in.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I apparently forgot my K2 or EMF. So I'm a lazy bum. So I'm going to follow Matt and see where he gets any kind of... Do you have an extra K2 by any chance?
I only have one. Sorry.
Okay.
buddy.
No worries. I thought I brought mine. What?
Yellow. Red. Red. It went to red for a split second.
Okay.
Thank you. Looks like there's somebody here. Yeah, you see that, Trev?
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of energy.
Yeah, well, red.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So, isn't this? He said this is where people, all four, died. Was in this room. This is the kitchen.
Wow. Are you someone that once lived here?
Oh wow.
So yes.
Yeah.
If you once lived here, can you spike it up to red? Okay, that's a confirmation. Are we speaking to one of the family members that passed away here?
Sorry, I'm adjusting my tread.
Okay, wow. All right.
I apologize. I did not mean to scare you. I was just adjusting my footing.
We know that this is your home, and we respect the fact that this is your home. We're just simply here to communicate and see if there's anyone here. Looks like there is someone here. Yeah, we're not here to bother you. We just want to communicate. And I guess we'll set up some more equipment.
You want to set up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Set the cat bowl up, and it's on the edge. I informed the ghost or the spirit that if it can use its energy to nudge the ball off or light it up.
So if you're here with us and if you want to communicate with us, can you please knock off this cat ball here? Just can you knock it off? K2 is still going off. That's crazy. It's lighting up like a Christmas tree.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Can you light up this cat ball? Can you make it light up? I wonder if they're still fascinated by the K2.
Probably.
Why is this thing lighting up every time I touch it?
Yeah.
They're probably still fascinated by it.
So I put my bag down. I'm curious on if I should set up the GoPro here and angle it to, you know what I mean? Have it angled so where it goes like this, and then you can see the footage here.
Absolutely, yeah.
You think that would be good?
That'd be pretty cool, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that here in a second.
It's amazing. It just keeps going and going and going. Here, I'll move this so your viewers can see it better.
Yeah, and keep leaning over. Is that like? Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's you.
That
probably.
was just me. I put down the bottle. That's okay. Probably just me. But the K2 is not motion based, so something is going up to it and just touching it, and activating it. Wow, red. That's pretty amazing. There's definitely some energy here, that's for sure.
Well, I'm a bookmaster, so wow, why is this open? Paragraphs. Comparison and contrast. What book is this? Rhetoric, Scott Dendy. Gypsy Smith, Best Sermons. Sermons. So I'm going to set up some books here to see. Hymns. Quartets and choruses for men's voices. Old Testament and Fine Arts. Sociology.
Going through books?
Yeah, I'm a book lover, so that's one of the things I always do is if I find books at a scary place, I usually go through them and just kind of read the titles.
Okay.
Definitely interesting. There's a lot of testaments and hymns and stuff.
Careful, there's some dead birds in the boxes and everything else too.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Those will be lovely. Descriptive college physics.
I'll bet you it's harder than today's college physics.
Probably. I would not be surprised.
Although
Like-
I have to say, I'd still probably fail today's
Oh my-
physics, but
I'd be like, physics are just the word physics gives me a headache.
yeah, I say the word physics, and I'm like, I thought too much for me.
Yeah, I was like physics,
Fizzled out.
Yep, fizzled out in physics. Plans.
Go poke my head outside.
Okay, I probably should find Mega Mat. Spooky Mat. This looked like a bird cage type thing. Finding places. That sounds kind of ironic right now. Jack the Squirrel's on the page on the front cover. That chocolate or poop? Not gonna try it. Is that chocolate or poop? Chocolate or poop? Looks like poop.